Unlocking 1 Thessalonians 4-5, a life-changing message. Curious about living a life pleasing to God? Let's dive into 1 Thessalonians 4-5. This passage offers timeless wisdom on sanctification, love, and the return of Christ, providing valuable guidance for anyone seeking a deeper relationship with God. The book of 1 Thessalonians, written by Apostle Paul, encourages new believers in Thessalonica. Paul, a key figure in early Christianity, wrote this letter to strengthen their faith, provide instructions for holy living, and assure them of Christ's return. Chapters 4 and 5 focus on practical instructions for living a life that pleases God. Paul emphasizes sanctification, brotherly love, and the anticipation of Christ's return. These chapters provide a blueprint for Christian living, urging believers to grow in faith and love. Sanctification, or the process of becoming more like Christ, is central to chapter 4. Paul stresses its importance, urging believers to live holy lives, free from impurity. This commitment to sanctification is essential for maintaining a close relationship with God. Living to please God involves following Paul's instructions in 1 Thessalonians 4 verses 1-2. He urges believers to continue living according to the teachings they received, striving to grow in faith and holiness. This pursuit of godliness is central to a fulfilling Christian life. Paul urges believers to live in a manner pleasing to God, emphasizing that their conduct should reflect their faith. He reminds them of the teachings they received and encourages them to continue growing in holiness and obedience to God's will. The Apostle Paul calls for sexual purity, highlighting its significance in the life of a believer. He warns against immorality, stressing that it is contrary to God's purpose. This message remains relevant today, advocating for a life of integrity and respect. Paul underscores the importance of brotherly love, urging believers to love one another deeply. This mutual affection strengthens the community and reflects God's love. He commends their existing love and encourages them to continue growing in this vital aspect of Christian living. Paul advises leading a quiet and productive life, focusing on personal responsibility and diligence. This guidance promotes a peaceful community, free from unnecessary conflict and gossip. By working diligently and minding their own affairs, believers can earn the respect of outsiders and live honorably. The return of Christ is a significant topic in 1 Thessalonians, offering hope and encouragement. Paul explains that believers should not grieve like those without hope. The promise of Christ's return provides comfort, reminding Christians of the glorious future awaiting them. Christians hold a profound hope for those who have died, grounded in the belief that Jesus' resurrection ensures eternal life for all believers. This hope offers comfort and assurance, transcending the sorrow and loss associated with death, uniting faith with eternal promises. The concept of the rapture, rooted in Paul's teachings, describes believers being caught up to meet Christ. This event is a pivotal moment of hope and anticipation, reinforcing the belief in Jesus' return and the ultimate reunion with Him. Paul's words offer encouragement, urging believers to comfort one another with the promise of Christ's return. This mutual support strengthens the faith community, fostering resilience and unity amidst life's trials and uncertainties. Transitioning to the day of the Lord, Paul's discussion underscores its sudden and unexpected nature. This day signifies a significant moment in Christian eschatology, emphasizing the need for readiness and vigilance among believers. Paul calls believers to be prepared and vigilant, living in constant readiness for Christ's return. This preparedness involves spiritual alertness, moral integrity, and a lifestyle that reflects the teachings and expectations of the Christian faith. Paul describes believers as children of light, emphasizing a life characterized by truth, purity, and righteousness. This identity calls for a distinctive way of living that contrasts sharply with the darkness of the world, highlighting the transformative power of faith. Living in the light involves vigilance and self-control. Paul encourages believers to stay spiritually awake, donning the breastplate of faith and love, and the hope of salvation as a helmet. These virtues safeguard against moral and spiritual complacency. Encouraging and building each other up is vital in the Christian community. Paul urges believers to offer support and strength to one another, fostering a culture of mutual edification that fortifies faith and promotes collective spiritual growth. Respecting and honoring church leaders is another crucial aspect Paul addresses. He emphasizes recognizing their hard work, guidance, and authority, fostering a spirit of peace and unity within the community, and ensuring effective leadership and harmonious relationships. Paul's final instructions for holy living include admonishing the idle, encouraging the faint-hearted, helping the weak, and being patient with everyone. He stresses the importance of kindness, joy, continuous prayer, and gratitude, encapsulating a life reflecting Christ's love and holiness. Paul underscores the significance of maintaining a life filled with prayer and gratitude. He exhorts believers to pray continually and give thanks in all circumstances, emphasizing that these practices are essential for aligning with God's will and nurturing a joyful spirit. In closing, Paul invites believers to immerse themselves in the teachings of 1 Thessalonians 4-5, urging reflection and application of its wisdom. Embracing these instructions for holy living promises a fulfilled, God-pleasing life that radiates faith and love. If you believe in the positive impact we're striving for, share this video with friends, family, or anyone you think might resonate with our message of the wisdom of the Bible. Let's grow together through peace and understanding.